Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to History of Ben EK. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I don't know why I'm trying to sound so deep. I should just use my natural voice like this. Okay, I'm cool. That was completely random, but anyway, in this video, I haven't really introduced myself that much to you guys, and some of you guys obviously don't know me, whereas some of you guys do know me because we either met, went to the same school together, or you're somehow my next door neighbor and we somehow talked and yada yada yada. But I kind of figured, you know what, I need to introduce myself more so that you guys can get to know me a bit better and what certain parts of my life story and stuff like that, and why I want to do YouTube, who inspired me, all those stuff. So hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's get down to it. I was born and raised in South London. Yeah, the place where you should not take any member of your family unless you want them dead. What I've seen is just a holy shit moment, really. No offense to anyone from South London that thinks it's actually a calm and peaceful place, but it's just on my personal opinion. When I was 2 years old, I found my very first instrument, which was the drums. And the way I found, no one really bought me the drums or anything. It was just like a random, I would say it's a miracle moment, me personally saying, because it basically started, I was at church with me and my family, and after church I saw this drum kit there, and I was just like, wow, this actually seems interesting. Let me just go up to it and just see properly what it looks like. And it was actually pretty chill. I actually got some sticks, started playing. All I basically did was just tap on the hi-hat and snare drum, and I couldn't reach the bass pedal because, yeah, I was 2 years old and you can basically classify me as a midget. But anyway, when I was around that age, I started banging out on the drums no matter what. I didn't care what time it was or if I had school on the next day. I still wanted to play on the drums. Like, me and the drum kit have a magnet. Like, I can't stay away from it. Really, I cannot stay away from it. Even if my parents are ready to go, like all of them are in the car and they're gonna wonder where I am, like when everyone in my family is just in the car, I would just sneak in the church and start playing on the drums all over again. Like I said, me and the drum kit have like a random magnet going on, which is pretty chill, I guess. It did piss a lot of people off, but hey, it was worth it till today. And also, it was around that time, I think I was like, 3-4 years old, I got my very first drum kit. It's not like a random big brand sort of drum kit, like it wasn't like a Pearl or Mapex or a, any of the well-known drum kits out there. It was more of a kid-sized drum kit, obviously, because, again, I was a kid, and I was pretty chill with it. I didn't really mind. So I got my very first drum kit, got my very first sticks. I started just playing the drums. It also brought me to a point where I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just improvise. I first learned my very first beat, which was just the easiest thing to learn on the drums. I'm not going to run through it because that's just going to take too long. But I learned my very first beat, and then I was so gassed, I started to improvise that beat a little bit more by using certain fills, my creative fills, which actually worked. Don't know how, don't know why, but it somehow worked with it. But yeah, besides all this musical stuff, my life as a kid was actually freaking awesome. I want to go back and relive all those moments. I mean, I prefer being a little kid than an adult, to be honest. I don't know if you guys would agree by saying, oh, how can you say that you prefer to be a kid instead of a grown-up adult? It's much better than being a kid. You get to just, piss people off, which is the main thing that I do. You get to freaking, you know what? No, I think I prefer being an adult, because that way I go on like loads of roller coasters. If I'm a kid, then nah. No thought park for me. Okay, enough about the kid stuff. Let's just move on to when I was just like in secondary school. When I was in secondary school, I was a really nervous kid. I didn't really have as much confidence. all I really wanted to do was just go home. Like, I stepped inside that secondary school, straight away I realized, yep, this is my time to go home. So I decided not to. I decided to just, you know what, just let it be, and let just the secondary school prison keep me down, I guess. But anyway, it was also around that time, I think it was, I'm not really sure when or the exact date in secondary school, but I did my very first performance there. It was just in an assembly. I was just there, just playing on the drums. I worked on a solo, and me personally, looking back at that performance, I hated it. There's no recording footage or anything of it, but I still remember exactly how it went and why I had a perfect reason to hate it. It was just that type of performance I don't want to look back at. But since I'm talking about it and I'm looking back at it, I just feel like a complete ass. I feel like I just suck at the drums now. But anyway, other than that, I had my very first performance. Loads of people in my secondary school loved it. I didn't like it, but as long as others did, it was really awesome. It made me happy. And that was really how I've grown to meet a lot of people, even loads of people that are watching this right now that actually know me from secondary school. First off, hi. Second off, it was really awesome meeting them. Just by me boosting my confidence up, just by performing that one solo. Even the teachers asked me to freaking teach them how to play on the drums. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I'm somehow a musical teacher. Like, half the teachers in that secondary school literally asked me if I can teach them how to play on the drums. I said yes, but there's a price. Obviously, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to teach you the drums because you're a teacher that I've known for a week. No, mate, you have to pay up. And I actually got a few monies out of it. So yeah, if you have a musical talent and you want to teach people how to use it, I guess, then I'd highly suggest you teach other people to get paid, especially teachers, because they make a lot. Don't quote that on me, and yeah, you know what, scratch that, don't even do it. But anyway, during that first performance, it was a great experience. It actually got me thinking about the next performances that I'm going to do, because I wanted music to be a lifelong thing for me. Well, gaming, like doing YouTube, it was the first thing not really the first thing, it was the second thing I wanted to do. The first thing obviously was being a musician, but YouTube was there as a chance for me to actually interact with loads of people. It's like basically doing a performance, except it's on video and you have to edit it and all those jazz and stuff like that. It's just that's basically it. Doing YouTube is just literally a way for me to actually interact with loads of people, gain more confidence, and to just be happy. Which is the whole point of doing YouTube. Like I said in my how-to video, have fun when doing YouTube. And I have to say, I'm having a lot of fun right now. And there's also going to be a time where I actually do like a certain drum cover to post to you guys, just so you guys can actually see what I got as a drummer. Hopefully it's going to be soon, because actually, you know what? I just realized I have a performance going on, so it's more of a Christmas performance. So yeah, I'll probably get someone to take a video of it and I'll post it on YouTube, and yeah, that should be fun. And now we're gonna circle it back to here. This is pretty much me in college. But where do I start off though? Okay, I'll probably start it off with the courses that I'm doing and how I'm finding it. Basically, I'm going to be doing a music coursework, which is basically music performance. I plan to do like music tech and music performance, but nah, they weren't having it, so I had to pick out one of them. So yeah, music performance was an option. And I'm also doing ICT. I'm going to be honest, most times I actually thought to myself ICT was like the worst choice I ever made, but if I actually put my mind onto it, it actually is not that bad. But other than that, I actually did do a few performances. It is online on YouTube, so I'll put all of that in the description below so you guys can have a look at it and give your personal opinions and all that stuff there. And it will actually help me out, because I actually look back at those videos pretty much every day if I get time to. Well, if it's based on certain assignments, then that way I can look at the comments, look at the amount of likes and all those other stuff and yada 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 yada. All you need to know is that all the drum covers and performances are in the description below, so yeah, make sure you go hop on by and watch those vids. Okay, I guess it's high time I stopped talking about all this musical stuff that's going on in my life and all those other stuff that are kind of based on music, because that's pretty much what my life is based on, music. But anyway, as for YouTube, like I said, why do I want to do YouTube, who inspired me, and all the other jazz. So really, the reason I wanted to start YouTube is because it was, like I said, a way for me to actually boost my confidence and to actually just be more proactive, be more like out there. It was at that point where I really had to focus. When I mean focus, I obviously mean like just throw all my controllers, my laptop, anything that would just distract me from doing something. I had to put that all to the side, and the only thing I wanted to see was my notebook and my pen. Those are the two things that I need if I want to plan certain things. Like if I want to plan a vacation or something, then obviously I would have to plan it. Like just write down my notebook and only assume when I'm gonna have that vacation and for how long and all that stuff. I basically just write down predictive stuff that just pop up into my head. But other than that, I really had to focus on what type of things people want to watch on YouTube, whether it's gaming, vlogs, tutorial channels, and all those other stuff that actually gets the audience to be like, wow, this guy or this girl is awesome, he or she has inspired me to do YouTube, yada 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 yada. So I gave it a try, brought all my resources, put it all together, and I started recording my very first video, which is still on my channel. It's a Road to Destruction episode 1, and it actually got really awesome feedback, so I decided to keep it going instead of stopping, keep going, because I know I'm making a role in this, and I just didn't give up. I literally just couldn't see the reason of giving up. I want my YouTube career to actually last for a really long time. I'm actually making YouTube I guess my lifelong career, so that way I would be able to just do certain things I never thought I would do and just be happy with the results that I get afterwards. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here for more content such as this, and if you have any other questions you guys would like to ask me, all you have to do is put it down in the comments below and I will reply. And yeah, this has been Benny K. Laters.